I don't know how to begin. Say good morning, peoples. Say good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Ah? No? Really? It's your second mouthful. Yeah. No. Oh, you're still chewing. Hurry up and chew then. Yeah, that's the camera.
Oh, look at him. Oh. Definitely not enough rice.
I make my first cut. I'm trying to do it evenly halfway through, and then I cut this into quarters.
It's kind of like a nipple.
Yeah, it is kind of like a nipple.
It's like Chris Farley when he was fat guy in a little coat.
So?
Oh, this lighting though. Baby? We're walking. And Pokemoning. Not that you can see. And sleeping. And these houses are going up so fast. They've flattened all that land now. There's a roof. And we're home. Aren't we, Luca boy? Someone's still asleep. What are you two doing? Oh, hi. Hello. There, what are you doing? Oh, you're a bit out of focus. What are you doing? Hi. I don't know how to begin or how to talk about this, but obviously all over social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, the Black Lives Matter movement is massive at the moment. Trending, as some people say. Everything I say right now is completely irrelevant to Luke. He does not want to be involved. He does not want anything on social media. Is that good?
In regards to this, yeah.
In regards to this? Okay. So this is all me. Basically, I do not support the protests. I personally believe there are hundreds of other ways people can get their point across other than becoming violent. And I know I'm in the minority in thinking that. Sorry, toddler speaking in the background. But I just don't think violence is what we should resort to. And I honestly think resorting to violence is causing way more problems than solving problems. But someone's gonna grab my camera. I do support the Black Lives movement, obviously. I grew up in the Pilbara, which has a lot of Indigenous Australians in it. My next door neighbours were Indigenous, I think. I was really little, so obviously when you're little, you don't really understand that there's different cultures and stuff. They were just my friends, you know. I do remember multiple times when I was little, before I understood, there was moments where they were treated differently. We got locked out of our house and they came over to look after me and my sister while my mum and dad, you know, sorted everything out, getting into the house again. And I remember there being like negativity and a weird emotion around the adults because there was Indigenous Australians looking after us white kids. And I also remember one time when I went to the movie store with them and there was a massive drama. I think this is when I was really little, so I don't know how accurate my memory is, but there was drama with the fact that I was with them and my mum had to be called because of the drama going on. I'm just editing and I've spoken to my mum. But this was also around the time of the Madeleine McCain incident, so that might have also been a factor in everything that happened. But I just remember they had to call my mum because they were worried because I was with someone that obviously wasn't my family, because I was the one white kid in a group of Aborigines. So just had to clarify that a little bit, and yeah, continue with the video. And that was sort of the first time Mum tried to explain to me that because they're viewed differently, that there's just, I can't remember what she said, but she tried to explain racism to me, and I would have been less than 7, probably about 5. And that's the first time I not fully understood. That's the first time I was introduced to racism. I believe there's other ways to go about change than violence. Violence is sort of just making the issue worse. I honestly do not understand how burning cars and starting fights is going to help the image you're trying to change. Like, if people want Black Lives to matter, then why would they go and light cars on fire and start violent protests and stuff like that if they want a good view of that part of society? Does that make sense? I hope so. It's really hard because when I say black, it's like I don't know what culture people are referring to when people talk about black. Are they talking about the African Americans? Are they talking about Africans? Are they talking about Indigenous Australians? I've also heard black being referred to in Asian cultures, Indians, stuff like that, even though they're more, like, they're generally considered slightly different to African Americans. There's just so many cultures, it's hard to know who's being classified in one group when people are just generalizing. I do think there are better ways to go about protesting and changing things. This is going to sound really from a privileged perspective, but it's actually hard for white people to get on board and support white as in like me, pale complexion, not from one of those cultures, to get on board and support Indigenous people or African Americans in America's case. Because as soon as we start to chip in and try to help, there will always be that one person that's like, oh, this is coming from a white privileged perspective. And it's like, yeah, we're trying to help. Like, what else are we meant to do? Luke read it out to me, so I don't know how accurate I am, but PS4, or just PlayStation, sorry, is postponing release of details and stuff of the PlayStation 5. Like, they're just postponing it so that everything can be focused on the Black Lives Matter movement. And to me, that is a great thing to do, because a lot of people are going to be waiting on the PS5, and they're going to now see that it's been postponed and want to know why, and that's going to improve awareness of this Black Lives Matter movement. I like the thing on Instagram. As frustrating as it is, I'm sure there's actually people out there that are getting slightly annoyed trying to scroll through Instagram and just seeing all black, but it's actually it's a statement, and it's getting people's attention, and that's a good thing to do. I just feel like there's so many different ways that we can make awareness and try and stir change without resorting to violence, and honestly, I just think that's stupidity. That is my opinion. My opinion, well, there might be other people sharing my opinion, but my opinion alone in this household. Luke is not involved. I also am confused and want to be educated on this all lives matter idea, because some people are saying all lives matter, and then other people are saying, yes, all lives matter, but can we focus on the Black Lives Matter movement? And to me, I just want to know who is included in this Black Lives Matter movement, because I originally thought it was just the Black lives in America, which I assume are African Americans. But now it's sort of spreading to Indigenous Australians, and to me, those two groups are completely different. America and Australia have completely different cultures. I know we're both first world countries, but we're vastly different and disagree on a lot of things. And then the fact that Indigenous Australians were Australia's first people at First Nation. Europeans came and took over the country. There's all the stolen generation, all that sort of stuff going on. But they were Indigenous, whereas the African Americans aren't Indigenous. They came over and invaded on the Indians just as much, not at the same time, but like they're not the Indigenous cultures of America. So I'm just confused. Who is included in the Black Lives Matter movement? Are we including African Americans everywhere? Are we including Indigenous Australians? Is it any Indigenous? What about other countries where the Indigenous aren't black? I'm just confused who is included in the Black Lives Matter movement and who it covers, because at the moment it's really generalized. I know a lot of people don't want to voice their opinion, and Luke is advising me not to put this on YouTube, but the whole point is people having a voice. So this is my voice and I'm speaking.
Lying.
Now we're going to go watch Tamika on TikTok. Why is she lying?
I like this video if you're the only TikTok friend in your group like me. Excuse me, which one of us
We
has
TikTok?
2,000 plus views, Tamika?
I'm putting that in.
And Storm has over 100 followers.
Do I?
124. Tamika
How? Mika, you need to have a baby, mate.
Tamika got 124 followers.
Alright, I'm gonna stop this video because it's just going off in the background. But anyway,
What's her most? 1,100 is her most.
that is my opinion, and I just wanted to put it out there. I know a lot of people don't want to. Can you stop? Do you hear that? That is the sound of me alone. I mean, except for the dog and the 2 cats in the bedroom. But I'm alone. I mean, Luke's just outside, but he's soon going to be at the shops without me, taking the kid. I'm alone. Oops, I did it again. Movie, servo, autofocus. And apparently instead of unpausing the autofocus, I stopped the recording. But I'm doing my puzzle Luke got me for Mother's Day. I would link where I got it down below, but do not get it from there because it's not that good. Luke found out that a lot of people have had the same problems, but basically it arrived in a plastic tub instead of the box that it was advertising, you know, like a puzzle box. So that was the first step. And the second thing was when I opened it, I couldn't figure out what it was. And Luke was really confused because he thought for sure he knew what picture he got, but none of the colors were right. But eventually I put together enough of the outside just to see what it was, and we figured out it is the right picture. It's just all the colors are wrong. Like, it's so pixelated, super duper dull, like it hasn't printed properly. Luke was speaking to the people and they were like, oh, well, so sorry, we can refund you 10%. And Luke was like, I spent $80 on my fiance's first ever Mother's Day gift. And it's not worth 80 bucks. Like, you guys didn't print it properly. It didn't come as seen in the picture of packaging. And it's like not good quality whatsoever. Like, and they were like, oh, well, we can bump it up to 15%, take it or leave it. You get to keep the puzzle. And I was like, just take 15%. But yeah, so be careful where you shop, basically. But yeah, it was also like one of the more expensive places to get it from versus all the other places. So I'm like, you'd think it would have been safer. But anyway, I'm home alone. It's so quiet, it's so weird. Luke's just run to the shops because soft drinks are on special and we need a couple of little things like milk and stuff. And we want some soft drinks for Hayden's birthday because they're on half price, so we might as well grab some. Luke's a big soft drink drinker. I don't really drink soft drink. I occasionally have a couple of sips, but I just don't drink much of it. But yeah, anyway, I'm all alone. And the dog's taken, no he hasn't, I don't know what the dog's got. Anyway, I'll go back to my puzzle. What are you doing? Hey Luca, Anyway, bye peoples. We were gonna go to Luke's mum's house and get some boxes from storage so I can start packing the house up for our move. But she's not feeling that well. Sounds like a sinus infection, but we're just not gonna go over just to be safe. She's not that unwell. That came out wrong. She's not super sick or anything. She's just not feeling greatest, and we're just being extra cautious. So, yep, that's that. Back to work. The puzzle is also like dirty. I don't know if that makes sense, but like as I'm like sorting through all the pieces because they make no sense, I get like this gross, like powdery, oily stuff off them, and it coats my fingers, and it's sort of gross and sort of disgusting, but it's a puzzle, and there's meant to be a Hayden in here somewhere, but they're all quite the same colour, so I'm a bit confused where Hayden is, but we're going to keep searching, we're going to keep putting it together and see where we end up. So, just the tail. Good boy. Look who's home. Luke went without me because every time he goes shopping with me, we end up with extra stuff. And I have a feeling it's not me that's the problem because he came back with lots of extra stuff. Did you get milk?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't see the milk.
In the refrigerator.
Okay.
Look at this bacon and cheese roll. You love bacon and you love cheese. You should like this. I won't give you the burnt bit actually.
Yeah, don't give it. You don't know that. Ooh. Ooh, what's that? Got a bit of bacon there. Ah, the bacon fell off. So we got to put it back on. Oh no, another bit fell off. You can eat it, monkey. Num 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 num.
It's actually so nice just being me and him.
It keeps falling off and he keeps putting it back on again.
I
Yeah.
actually really enjoy with having me and him.
Oh, that's good.
I never get just time with him by
Yeah.
myself.
Oh, now, as soon as I put the camera away, he starts eating it. There was one scary moment at the pet shop the other day when he started choking on one of his biscuits. And like, he chokes, and every now and then he chokes, and it's like, fine, we just wait for him to cough it up. He generally fixes it himself. But he choked and he coughed, and we're like, okay, and he started doing the wheezing thing, and he wasn't fixing himself, so I was like, okay, maybe we'll get him out now. Get out the picture.
That bites it and pushes it. Look at that cheesy bit.
Cheesy bit? Let him play with it. He's alright. But yeah, I literally had to like rip him out of the... Now it's not focused on me. I had to like pull him out of the pram and throw him forwards and do a few back blows. They weren't very good back blows, but they were back blows, and it came up and out and everywhere. And yeah, that was a scary moment. We had our first more serious choke. You know?
You love lentils.
No, I don't.
He does.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
look, in the mouth.
Oh, num num.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did hear that actually. Why is this so hard? Anyway.
You didn't cry the whole time I was there for that. You made real milk?
He's definitely dropping his his daytime drinks. Have you
Can you do it
noticed?
the other way?
Yeah, I know, it'd be nice. It's formula and breast milk until 1, and then you can start putting them on normal milk. But A, he's not drinking from a bottle very well, or a cup, or anything. Like, he does drink, but only like a sip.
He wouldn't be able to do it enough to get enough.
Yeah, he only gets...
Like a taste.
Have you finished stirring? That is very loud stirring. But yeah, he has been slower than most babies, it seems, at getting onto solids. I think because, I mean, he has what? 4, 8, 9, 10. He has 12 teeth, and he got 12 teeth by 10 months old. So like, he didn't have a chance to discover solids around teething. And as soon as he stopped teething, he's like eating suddenly. And it's so weird. It's the first time he's really eaten. But saying that, it's sort of like he's just starting to eat now, and he's 11 months. So I think we're gonna have to be a bit slower on the transition. But he is dropping his day feeds. Like some days he'll feed like twice and that's it. But usually it's three times a day still. But his night feeds, he still feeds heaps. But anyway. But he is starting to fall asleep on his own now. Because he used to always fall asleep drinking, and now he will actually unlatch and fall asleep. Won't ya? So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly, but we're getting there. Anyway, back to my puzzle. We're at the shops. Oh dear, we're sleeping. What'd you get, baby?
S'mores pretzel.
S'mores pretzel.
What'd you get, baby?
Plain old salted. There's no wiping that clean, it's okay. It's still everywhere.
Terrible
Got
line.
it better.
Good?
Okay, well no, there's there.
I'm struggling.
You're struggling?
Yeah,
I want more
help.
laughs.
I want more laughs to make me get help. It'll get me stronger if you laugh. More laughs will make me stronger. More laughs will make me stronger. More laughs will make me stronger. More laughs make Daddy stronger. Laughs make Daddy stronger. Yes, they do. Daddy's nice and strong. What's Mum doing? Hey. Yeah, she's getting her hair cut. Mum's getting her hair cut, washed and dried. I can't see her though, can you see? I can't see Mum. See? I don't know where Mum is. She's missing. They lost her. Do you think they lost Mum? I'm very sweaty. Do you think they lost Mum? I can't find her. Yeah, that's a camera. That's a camera. Don't touch it, we're in public. Oh, is that her? No, that's no man. I don't know where she is either. Okay, you say bye-bye to the peoples. We'll see you when Mum has her haircut. Okay, bye-bye. So Storm's back. This is terrible lighting, but this is what her hair looks like. You can't really tell in this lighting. But look how short it is on the sides. It's like just past her shoulders on the side. It's so short. How do you feel, baby? You feel like a new woman?
It's so light.
You feel like a new woman?
Wet.
A new woman?
I've never gotten it this short before.
Can you hold the camera now? Did you see what he's been doing?
I've never gotten it this short before.
It looks really nice.
The issue is I can't see. So they're always like, so do you want it here? And I'm like, yeah, if you think that, yeah. And I have no idea
really good.
where it is because I have no glasses on the whole time.
That is the shortest I've ever seen it.
Yeah, it is the shortest it's ever been since I was like, since it grew past this length as a child. So they also gave me a conditioning treatment on the house and she was like, I know how hard it is to get away from the kids. We're all mums. You coming?
I'm walking a bit far.
You're going a bit fast, are ya?
Let's go, come on.
Come on, you.
No, not that way.
Not that way.
Oh god.
That went well.
Right.
Anyway,
We're being carried now.
let's focus on moving. Alright,
Are you taking your phone?
it's so short. I'm just sitting here posing for a camera.
Big booty lady.
It's so short.
Booty lady, that's funny.
I'm like so shocked by this. Like you just run your hand through it and then there's that. That's it. That's the whole through it. It's not.
Well,
You sending? Oh gosh, we're sending to my family. Oh goodness.
the process of getting Hayden out the car. A very blurry process of
very
getting Hayden out the car.
Asleep. I also don't know what to do with my hair because it's so short. It doesn't
Is it
stay up in
ponytail?
a bun.
This is a very blurry vlog now.
Oh, what are you doing?
Do we have any shopping? Just your jeans. Politics and funny stuff.
Alright, well we didn't finish the vlog yesterday, so we're just going to continue it.
Goodbye.
No, we're just going to have a weekend vlog.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
2 days in one
Oh.
video. Anyway, we're now walking to the park because we're allowed to play on playgrounds now. That's all good, the garage just opened. We're allowed to play on playgrounds now, so we're going to take Hayden to his first playground. Since he's like walking and up and oh. Anyway, bye bye.
climbing things and falling over and breaking his nose and running to the emergency room and getting his nose fixed, then coming back and he breaks his leg, then we go back to the emergency room and fix his leg, then we come back and wait 8 months and
Okay,
then, oh
yes,
god.
that's, yeah, bye. You climbed all the way up the slide on your own.
Come here,
Bring your dad, come on, let's bring your dad.
come here.
You coming through? Yeah, look at you coming through. Don't stand up. Look at him bending like, I don't know if I can stand, Mommy. Come on, you know how to crawl. Yeah. Yeah. So fun. Yay! What are you doing? You enjoying that? Oh, we went That's a cute picture. Mummy's taking a picture of that. He's just gone through on his own. Okay. Slide or through the tunnel? Slide? He's such a little boy. Isn't he? Again.
Uh-oh.
Don't touch the lens, monkey.
Uh-oh, monkey.
Uh-oh, he's got the whole camera. Alright, Mum's gonna put that away because her lens is very covered in fingerprints now. Alright, we'll see you at home. Probably.
I ain't clicking on it,
So we just came back from the dog park. It was crazy. Basically, there's usually two sections. A big dog section that, I just got so badly drooled on. A big dog section that's bigger and a small dog section that's smaller.
Well, they're the same size as one big dog and small dog.
No, the big dog section's bigger, I think. Slightly bigger. Okay, well, the big dog section is chained off with a chain for some reason, but the small dog section was finally open. So all the dogs were in there and there was a birthday party going on, and it's like every single person invited brought their dog. Obviously it's a dog park and a party at a dog park, and it was very busy. But Luca had a lot of interaction and socialization with smaller dogs for the first time in his life, pretty much. And yeah, it was good, but it was very busy.
Playing with Mod Dog.
Oh, other than Mod, yeah, well, Mod Dog sort of just growled at him the whole time. But anyway, so we just came back from there.
Daddy really wants to go through.
And Luke's thirsty. And I'm tired. We're home. You good? Oh gosh. Oh. Oh, over the step. Yay! You forgot you were going to go get Dad, didn't you?
Monkey!
Oh. Oh, bye. Yeah, bye-bye.
Say bye, Mom. Close the door. Close the door. Lock Mom out.
Bye. I didn't think so. It's alright, I'm coming inside. There you go, shut the door now. Shut the door now. Or open it, that works too. Shutting it? No? Maybe? No? Yeah, bye-bye. He waved. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Alright. I'm gonna feed ya. I'm a feeding you. Oh my goodness. Drama llama. I am pausing that for a second. I'm gonna turn the light on for a second. Do we need lighting? Yeah, I'm vlogging. We don't need lighting. Let's have some terrible lighting. We're just saying goodbye.
Okay.
It's Sunday night. We didn't vlog anything today, did we? No, we didn't.
No.
So that was a weird vlog because we usually
we
just
got
do
everything
like a
camera
vlog a
on.
day. But that was like Friday, a little bit of Saturday, and
Sunday.
this part of Sunday. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Give us
It
a
looks really
thumbs
weird
up.
seeing me in a blanket. I look like I'm sick or something. No, not my chocolate.
Give us a thumbs up if you'd like to see more videos, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Peoples.